This is another woman who proposed. Now, this is the real epidemic.
At this point, I agree. There's a epidemic going on, women proposing to men. Let's talk about it. Hey, beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So, a couple of days ago, I posted a video of a woman that was being with a man for 14 years, and she had decided to propose to the man. She came on the internet, she told us, and we had so much to say about that. She has 4 children with this man and all that. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Now there's another video of another woman proposing to a man too. And this has struck the whole conversation of what is going on. I think this is the third person this week so far that is proposing to a man. And this has struck the entire conversation. What's going on? Why are women proposing to men? What like what's is this the new style we're going now? Like if you won't do it, I'll do it. What's going on here? Anyway, guys, let's go check out people's reaction to this madness that's going on right now on social media, and then we'll come back and talk more.
When I first saw this video, I thought this must be the woman who had been with her man for 14 years and they have 3 kids together who proposed. Then I realized, oh no, that's not her. This is another woman who proposed. Now, this is the real epidemic. I saw a comment when somebody said, I don't even like to get on my knees to scrub my bathtub, much less getting on my knees to propose to a man. If being with a man for 5, 10, 15 years hasn't inspired that man to want to marry you, if having 3 or 4 of his kids hasn't inspired that man to marry you through the good time, the bad time, for rich or for poor, in sickness and health, when some of you are already living out the vows to a man that hasn't vowed anything to you, make no mistake, this is what they mean when they talk about being with a man being embarrassing, because look at the lengths people are willing to go to in order to have a man. We're paying for dates, we're asking men out, we're calling them first, probably down to one knee in an evening gown to ask a man to marry you. You wanted to be this man's wife and now you will be. Pride and ego be darned. Depends on your own personal standards, what you are willing to do or won't do for a man, whether you see this as a beautiful proposal or a humiliation ritual. And then she has the nerve to be like, shh, don't tell. No, girl, don't you tell. Because we all could have gone our whole lives not knowing that you were the one who dropped down to one knee. If that's what you want, I want it for you. If you like it, I love it. Because nobody's going to stop these women from proposing, and nobody's going to stop them from telling us about it.
Y'all, there are women proposing to men on my timeline. Listen, I did not place that brick there, okay? Fix my phone immediately. But do it look like I would be a safe space for women who propose to men? Absolutely not, okay? If I was to ever see a woman propose to a man, listen, I might just snatch that girl up by her damn eyebrows. Because what is you doing? Okay, the only time that I would get on my knees, okay, is for prayer. Okay, get your minds out the gutter. It just seems like proposing to a man is too close to begging for me, okay? Listen, I ain't got to beg nobody. You should be on your knees for me. And the damn show won't take 14 years to know. Matter of fact, after 14 seconds, you should already know that you want to marry me. I'm reading the comments of the video. It's women on there encouraging this. So you mean to tell me that it's a selective group of women that be proposing to men? Listen, okay, keep those women far away from me, okay? I don't even want to breathe the same air as y'all, okay? If you use the breath that God gave you to ask another man to marry you,
if you propose to a man, I feel like you're still not going to get married. So it's like, why go through all that? Because I really feel like once you, you're not going to get married unless there's somebody that can give me like an example of a woman getting on her knees and proposing to a man and like they actually go through with it. And the reason why I say that is because if they were with you for 14 years and for whatever reason they never felt the need to do so, but you take it into your hands to do it and show whatever type of desperation that you're trying to get married, in their eyes, they're not going to go through with it. They're just going to take the ring and be like, okay, now we're engaged. So then you're going to be engaged for another 14 years. It's almost worse than an ultimatum because you're forcing them into something that they don't want to do. Because if they wanted to do it, they would have done so. They would have just, done it. But you're forcing them into doing it. And on top of that, it's kind of embarrassing Like, I don't know how many men are bragging on the fact that their girlfriend proposed to them. And it could be happening. I just may not be in the room for those conversations. But I don't know. Best of luck. Best of luck.
I was refusing to believe y'all when you told me that there was another girl or two other girls who proposed to their men on this app, but I came across the second one and I'm disgusted still. And this time she's in a full-on dress, a really pretty red dress on one knee, and he's holding her head like this. It looks odd. It looks clownish. Like, I still am against it. I will never support this. I will never support anyone in my life doing this. I will never accept this. I'm not accepting this for us. I'm not accepting this for women. I don't, the whole gender norm thing, I get it, but this takes it a step too far. Because at the end of the day, men can't birth children. We have the womb. We are the prize. That's what people are forgetting here. Like, I see people in the comments like, oh, well, y'all want equality. Y'all want, it's men, stupid ass men. Y'all want equality. Y'all don't want gender norms. You want everyone to be equal. You want this and that. You want feminism. I'm like, you guys still can't birth children. There will never be equality. It will never be equal. I ripped from the rooter to the tutor when I birthed my daughter for that man. And he saw it all. It will never be equal. Some women get cut the open and all their insides taken out. So at the end of the day, you incels can go kick rocks. It will never be equal until you get cut open or you could birth a baby through that pee hole. Shut up. And women, get up off the floor. This is clown behavior. This is not cute. This is not like breaking gender norms. This is not cool. This isn't woke. This is just sad. It's just not it. You look dumb. Women are laughing at you. Your family's laughing at you. That man, that's the least the man can do is get on one knee and propose to you if he really truly wants that. And if he doesn't, find somebody that does. That's all it is. Not everyone wants to get married. That's fine. But if you want to get married and the man you're with is not willing to propose and marry you, then you need to find another man. You don't need to be getting on one knee because I bet you won't be walking down that aisle or at that courthouse. They're just going to prolong that. You'll be a forever fiance. Or, I'm sorry, he will be a forever fiance. You're technically not like a fiance. Where's your ring at? And again, my question, does the man wear the ring? Like, does the man wear the ring around? Like, you know how, like, we wear the ring? So is he wearing his ring around and you're just ringless? Like, how does it work? Someone please tell me. Like, if this is what a tradition you're trying to break in gender norm, how does it work? Is he planning the wedding? Is he wearing the dress? Is he walking down the aisle first? Technically, I feel like if we're going to take it that far, he walks down the aisle first, he wears the dress, and he wears the ring. We gonna take it all the way there, baby. Take it all the way there, then. Let's really take it all the way there. We're gonna really break some gender norms if we really gonna make this a thing. Fuck out of here.
Convinced that some women on the internet are more offended by the concept of a woman proposing to her boyfriend than a man just straight up punching a woman in the face. And that is not a joke. I am not laughing. I think they genuinely have a bigger problem with a woman proposing. And my thing is, how do you justify you having an issue with that without it being ridiculously anti-feminist? Like, I can't think of a reason of why a woman shouldn't propose to a man that's not just pure misogyny. And it's like, I'm waiting for that magical answer, but it's not coming. And what bothers me most about these kinds of situations is these are the same people where when I make my really good arguments against provider men are always like, oh, just let people live. Like, if you don't want to do it, then you don't have to. But like, let people who do that, do that. It's live and let live when it's something that they want to do, but God forbid they catch someone who's not upholding gender norms. Like, God forbid those people in particular find someone who's not upholding the patriarchy. And mind you, it's not just women. There are plenty of men who have a problem with the concept of women proposing. But my thing is, it's strange for me to hear that from women because it's like, don't you see the misogyny of it all? Like, isn't the misogyny a problem for you? Like, it's just crazy because it doesn't matter how happy the woman is, doesn't matter how happy the man is, doesn't matter how happy they look together. There's always just going to be people in the comments acting like it's some sort of grave mistake. It just doesn't make any sense. And it's like, I feel so bad for these people. I feel so bad for the women proposing in particular because these people are looking down on them for no reason. They say such rude things towards the couple, towards the woman, saying she doesn't have respect for herself. It's like, bro, she literally just did the thing that you're too insecure to actually do. Women who propose to their men, get behind me, okay? I will protect you. And it's just like, what bothers me is like people act like watching a woman propose to her man means that you're gonna have to propose to your man. If you don't want to do that, you still don't have to do that. Nobody has to propose to anybody. That's the magic of it. You sitting here judging someone for proposing something that harms no one. There's no lack of respect. There's no disrespect taking place. Contrary to what these people try to say, there's no inherent unfair power dynamic at play. Literally just, hey, I love you. I want us to do this forever. You know, somebody has to ask. And it's like, mind you, this is so different from someone having to ask someone out on every date, take them on every date, pay for every date, pay for things in general. Literally, who's asking who one question one time? Like, genuinely, you can't find a reasonable issue to have with that because you aren't reasonable people. And instead of just accepting like, oh man, this is rubbing me the wrong way, you're trying to justify it in these ways that you know you can't actually justify it. Like, you're so weird, and I don't know how you don't know you're weird. Like, what's going on?
As a woman, if you're proposing to a man, you need to be very honest with yourself and ask yourself some serious questions, such as, why do I want to propose to him? And I know that people's default answer is, well, I'm in love with them and we've been together and I want to be married. So then if that's the answer, you believe that they want to spend the rest of their life with you and vice versa. So if that's the case, why have they not proposed to you thus far? You've been together for long enough to establish the fact that you're compatible and want to be together. Money shouldn't be an issue because if you want to be with someone for the rest of your life, they should technically be able to propose to you with a rubber band. And that shouldn't matter to you because at the end of the day, being together is what really matters. So your man can't use the excuse of, oh, I'm saving up money, or oh, it's just not the right time. What's the right time? So now it really boils down to, with a man as a woman and your goal is to get married, it's very likely that you mentioned this and discussed this with your man when you first started dating, meaning they know your intentions. And unless they told you that they want to be married or see something like that down the line, you probably would not have continued pursuing them. Unless they didn't mention that they want to be married and you did continue pursuing them, which that just opens a whole nother can of worms, which we'll leave on the side for now. Let's just assume for this sake that you are with a partner who did tell you and expressed interest initially that they do want to eventually have a family and be married. And that's what you want as well. So you guys start dating and now you're progressing into the relationship and you're together for 14 years. So at that point, the question really boils down to, why hasn't he proposed to you? If you both believe in marriage and both want to spend the rest of your lives together, and like I said, money technically shouldn't be the question, because if he's willing to let you propose to him and be okay with that, then he would not be that prideful about the ring he gets you. If a man is telling you, oh no, I don't want to propose yet because of the ring, what that means, what that's signaling is the ring is not good enough. The ring I could currently afford is not good enough and I want to get something better. So if your man is one of the ones that is saying, I'm saving up money or blah, 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 something around the ring or around the timing, then I can almost guarantee you that man does not want you to propose to him, because he himself is trying to plan the proposal accordingly so that it could go in the way that he wants, which could really be for some men that they want to get that crazy expensive ring because that's how they see it. And maybe that really does take 6-7 years of saving. How do I know? But what I do know is if you come on TikTok and tell us that you're ready to propose to your man after 14 years of being together, and you know that he wants to be with you because he tells you every day that he wants to spend the rest of his life with you, but then you come online and post a video of you proposing to him, and the aftermath is literally him looking away from the camera and you having to drag his finger to the camera to show us that you guys just got engaged, that right there is a red flag. And the red flag is actually the fact that you're willing to stay with a man that clearly doesn't want to be with you. Now, not only are you settling for that man, but he's settling for you too. That man that's not willing to propose to you is only with you, not because he's in love with you and wants to stay with you. Otherwise, he would have proposed and secured you and locked you down before another man could come in and sweep you up off your feet. And if you don't believe that, then this is why I'm here to tell you. Otherwise, if that that man does not propose to you, he does not want to be with you. He is settling. He's just telling you he wants to be with you for the rest of his life. But he's not marrying you because he wants to have an easy out when the person that he genuinely wants to be with comes along. Now, I made another video with another theory or a set of theories that I had of why a woman would propose to her man. This one is a little bit of a different theory where I feel like if a woman is doing this, you have to ask yourself a serious question of, do I really want to be with this person, and is this person the right person for me? Or am I just settling out of loneliness and the fact that I've already invested so much time into this person? Majority of the time, the women that are proposing to their men right now, they are literally settling and just have convinced themselves that this is the partner for them. These women are usually way too in their masculine. And because of that, they start putting on the masculine role where you take action and you chase and you go after your prize, which in your case is your husband, but it should be the other way around. God did not make men for women. God made women for men, meaning that you are the missing piece to his puzzle and not the other way around. You're not the one that's meant to be doing the proposing and the chasing and the planning. And in my humble opinion, if you're with someone for 14 years and y'all still haven't got married, there's only two things you need to do. Continue living your life. And if you really think this is a real relationship, keep it on going. But if you want to be married, I have to literally let you know that marriage was never developed and created to take place after 14 years of dating.
Please go ahead in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this conversation, this thing that is going on that women are proposing to men. Go down and share your thought, but please, as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Love to know what you guys think. So for me personally, like I said in the first video, I just don't understand why any woman would want to do that, propose to a man. And you guys know you're on this channel how I feel about marriage as a whole. But if you have been with a man for a certain period of time and this man has not gone down on his knees and asked you to marry him, then what makes you feel like, or has not seen you wifey enough for him to marry you? What makes you feel like you proposing is going to make him see you wifey enough? And even, and see, this is not to take away to say, oh, a man that does this will... This is not to say that, oh, a man that proposed to his woman treats the woman's better. No, we've seen people that propose and then it's a shitty relationship. But in my own mind, like, what does it, like, how does it all start from where you, the woman, you're like, okay, if it's not going to do it, I'm going to do it? Because the truth is that when most men ask women to marry them, they already know that 98% of the time she's going to say yes. They've already had the conversation and all that. But what makes you feel like a man that refused to ask you to marry him is going to say yes? Which both men on this video obviously said yes. But I don't know. I just feel like some women are trying to push past this madness of this patriotic system, while some are just taking us. And yes, some people say, oh, that's the masculine. You feminists want equality. No, like the other sister said, I personally, this is why like feminism good, but I do believe that when it comes to a man and a woman dynamic, there are certain things a woman can do, a man can do. There are certain things a man can do and a woman should not even do, personally. And I feel like everybody play your role. Like everybody do what you have to do. And if it's not fulfilling to you as a woman, like you're in that relationship with a man and it's not fulfilling you, you're not getting what you want out of a relationship. And I've said it multiple of times here on this channel. What people want from a relationship is different, depends on what you want. Some people want that partner that's going to spend on them. Some people want a baby out of the relation. Some people want a companion. Some people want that best friend vibe. So it depends on some people want that let's grind together vibe. It depends on what you want out of the relationship. And if you're not getting it from that person that you claim you love, why are you still in that relationship? Because clearly these women want marriage, and these men, they are dragging their feet after years of being with this women, and even going ahead to have children with this women. And for me, and this is why I tell women to, yeah, on this channel, like, be careful having children with this man and all that, and even getting married to this man, because you are going ahead to make yourself so committed to a relationship while he's not, by having his children. And the person you choose to have your child with kind of change your whole dimension, the way your life go. And one thing we know for sure is that a lot is taken away from a woman when a woman decides to go pregnant and have a child. Both mentally, physically, financially, a lot is taken from her. So before you choose to do it, and yet this person still don't want you, that's just really nasty. Ladies, learn and choose yourself always. Learn to center yourself. Learn to heal that trauma, why you will want to be in a place that does not serve you. Because a lot of women are in relationship that does not serve them, but just the thought of being by themselves scare them so much that they rather be in that relationship. Just the thought of not having a man scare them so much that they will be in that relationship and even go ahead to propose. Ladies, be very intentional with your life, because sometimes having a man is not all that. Just saying. Like, you've have seen the stories we share here and all that. Like, sometimes you might just be dodging a bullet. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversations. So go ahead, feel free, share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.